are the expectations of a younger owner different than, one who's more mature? Have you seen a change there, or is it, high end service across the board? I mean, are
I,
you seeing some changes in technology that these guys expect from you? What's the challenge in dealing with the new demographic?
Well, I'll definitely say this. It's a good and a bad thing. I'll knock aviation in general by saying it seems like aviation is always lagging a little bit with what's out there from a communication and technology standpoint outside of the actual machines that we fly. So from responsiveness and, you think of things like Uber, and people are always trying to come up with the next aviation app-based Uber piece of technology. Younger owners typically are pretty savvy with communication and response times on certain things. So even though there's an education standpoint that maybe you may think is elementary for people who have been in aviation for the past 20 years and grew through the system, they seem pretty responsive. Nothing intimidates them. So you might be starting out like, how does this guy not know this already? But in such a short time of dialogue over a couple months, you seem like you're talking about things that are pretty well advanced because they exist outside of aviation already. They've seen it outside of aviation already, and they usually don't want to think that it doesn't or can't exist within the realm of aviation. So you just got to be prepared, be on your toes, and actually be open to what they're looking for. It seems like they allow less of a buffer sometimes. In the past, owners had many more middlemen involved. And now it seems like the newer generation aren't afraid to communicate directly with who is offering them what, because that's how they got to where they're at. So it's definitely an interesting dynamic, but, responsiveness is always going to be the key. Everybody who uses Uber and who uses these things grew up in a world of you can get whatever you need in less than 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So as long as you stay in line with those types of expectations, you should be okay.